Good day. I am starting a little bit early today because we have some severe thunderstorms heading this way, and I don't want to be in the tent should they blow me around while Mass is going on. So we're going to try and get a little bit of a head start. And so let me finish preparing the altar, and then we'll begin our lesson. As you can hear, probably, the pitter-patter, it's getting a little bit louder, but we'll still be able to get this pulled off. And Sister Jeannie, congratulations on your new accoutrement. I think that's a word that you could be used for that. Let me back up. And I also wanted to mention yesterday, Mr. Nobody had a few words at the end of Mass, and it recorded, but I don't know if it went on YouTube or not. So I'm going to check later to see whether or not it actually recorded the end of the Mass or not. And if not, I will re-upload it as a just a regular video, not a live one, obviously, even though it was live. So I wanted to thank them for the trip that they have made, both Mr. Nobody and Defensor. Thank you for coming and visiting. We had a very nice visit. And my tent is leaky. What the heck? It's dripping in here. Come on, guys, you could do better. We need a cathedral. Like Mr. Nobody said, We should be in a really nice church. So, in any case, let's say some extra rosaries. I will take care of that. So let's begin with morning prayers. In nomine Dei, matronam nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of God and in Catholic contemplation humbly adore the Trinitarian Theophany. One of the things that Mr. Nobody was pointing out was the fact that the rubrics, they do call for the attendees of the Mass, the parish, the congregation, to be kneeling during Mass. And there's a few times when they're not, but pretty much for the whole time you're kneeling. Now I understand if you're older and that's an issue, that's fine, okay? It's a good time, again, like I said, to say your rosary, or if you want to follow along in the booklet, that's good. We're going to be working on, updating the rubrics, which are the instructions for the congregation, as we progress. This is a one step at a time venture, and we are progressing. Let us place ourselves in the presence of God and humbly adore the Trinitarian Theophany. Most holy and venerable Trinity, one God and three divine beings, I believe that thou art here present. I venerate thee with the deepest humility. I render to thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to thee. O God, I love thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank God for the many graces that we receive and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to the Trinitarian Theophany. O God, I most humbly thank thee for all the favors thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in thy service. I consecrate to thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, O God, that there may be none that is not animated by thy love, or that would not tend to thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good. And let us beg of God the graces which are necessary to us. O God, thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of thy grace. Deny me not thy grace, O God, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which thou forbiddest, to practice the good which thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please thee to send me. Not only patiently, but with open arms. Let us invoke God Our Lady. Deum Iesum, Deum Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, because I have offended thee, my God, all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. And I do apologize, because of the noise level. I am going to skip the lesson today. I'll put it on for tomorrow. I will be leaving. We will be leaving on Florida on this coming Wednesday to head back to New Hampshire, and so Mass will probably not be Thursday or Friday. Thursday and Friday, and then we'll Saturday when we get home. I will pull it together. All right, let's begin Mass. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apote. Oremus. O God, the Creator and Redeemer of all the faithful, grant to the souls of thy servants and handmaids the remission of all their sins, that they may obtain by loving prayers the forgiveness which they have always desired, who livest and reignest with thee, one God, forever and ever. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum Hanc Immaculatum Hostiam, quam ego indignus famulos tuos offeriti bideum meum vivum et verum, pro in individibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed pro omnibus fidelibus, catalocorum vivis aquae defunctis, ut mihi et idis proficiat ad salutem. Deum qui humani substantia dignitatum mirabilitur condidisi et mirabilis reformaster de nobis perihus aqua divinimistimum, eis divinitatis esse consortis qui humanitatis nostrae, fieri de notis est patriceps Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicum salutaris tuum deprecantis clementiam, ut in aspecto divini majestatis tuae pro nostra totius mundi salute, cum adoris suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiamur te Deum Iesum Christum, et fiat sacrificium nostrum ec aspecto tu hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum matronam nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificatum, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificat oblata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sancto nomine preparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas, hoc oblationem con tibia ferimus, sub amorem passiones, resurrectionis et ascensiones Deum Iesum Christum, et in honoram Dei matronam nostri, et a Papa Peter Sanctorum, et istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem, nobis autem ad salutem, et ili pro nobis intercedere in interno celis, quorum amorem agimus in tedis per illum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meum ac vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat apud Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, ad laudem et gloriam nomini sui, ad utiditatem quoque nostram, totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum, quoque apote, sursum corda habemus ad Deum, gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te igitur clementissimi Mater et Pater, Deum Matronum Nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum, Deum Nostrae supplices rogamus ac petimus. Ut eccepte beis et benedicas ex sanctam sacrificium ilibata. In primis quae tibi ferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare, custodiri ad honore et regere digneris toto orbiterarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum, famulorum creatorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Katie, Robert Charles Dasco, Gage, Neil and Earl Lively, Maria Josephina Mose, Martin, Henry and Barbara and Benedict Santa Croce, Mark Jr., Casey, Ann Boltink, John Cahill, Emily, Maria Lineweber, the Cantu and Duarte families, the Santiago, Dasco, Nye, Tafur, Began, and Wolf families. We pray for Mr. Nobody to receive the funding and strength needed to complete the first Sedevacantist Catholic Council office in Monastery of Illinois. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange without usury. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. We ask that, quote unquote, gay marriage be banned and a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity. That all Catholics seek the correct baptism. And that all people seek the correct baptism. That families come to understand the raising of traditional Catholic families is a very high ideal and a necessity for sustaining a Catholic society. We ask for the banning of all pornography and the OnlyFans platform. We pray for wisdom on how to prepare for food, healthy food, to grow and raise animals and vegetables and fruits. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We pray for Father Finch and Father Warren. And we please ask Deum Matronum Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, to destroy the Church of Rome that has lost its authority and is run by Jews and Freemasons. We ask you to wake up the Catholics that still follow the authority of the Vatican and to restore the lost faith of Vatican II Catholics. We are beginning and we are becoming more effective, and we thank you for that. All these things we ask in accordance with God's holy and divine will. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi afferimus, verqui tibi offrunt hoc sacrificium laudis, pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum, pro spe salutis et incolumitatis suae, tibique redunt vota sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes et memoriam venerantes in primis, gloriose semper Deum Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Beatorum Martyrium Tuorum Papa Sancta Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum Tuorum quorum meritis precibus, que concedes ut in omnibus, protectiones Tuae monumer exilio periendum Christum Deum Nostrum. Quam oblationem de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus, consecratem acceptabulum configere dignitis ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat didictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum. Qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem in sancta sacramentis manus suas. Et derivatis oculis in caelum ante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens. Consecrave, fregi didique lumnis sui dicenza cipite et mandicati ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonia secipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sancta sacramentis manus suas, item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Consecrave dedique lumnis sui dicens, accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissione peccatorum. Ei quotes cum feceritis in me mona facietis. unde et memores Deum nos servitui, sed plebs tua sancta iustem Christum filium tuum, Deum nostre tambi et passiones nec non et benfidis resurrectionis, sed et in celos gloriose ascensionis affedimus preclarimae statitude tuis donis actatis, supraque propizio ac sereno vultur specieri de neris. Sublicis teragamos Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ubi hec perfide manus tuum, ut quod, ex ab altaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem sincerimus omni benedictio celeste gratia Dei Paumur, per inum Christum Deum nostre. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for my grandfather Lloyd Cogan, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum et omnibum in Christum crescentibum, locum refugere lucis et pacis, und nod geste proclamor per inum Christum Deum nostrum. Per quem hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivificas, benedicis et prestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotente in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Deum matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Deum matronam nostrae, matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis, peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quesumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ab omnibus malis praeteritis presentibus et futuris, et intercedente beata gloriosa semper Deum matronam nostrae. Cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis da propitius pacem in diebus nostris. Ut opi misericordiae Tue aduiti et peccato, simus semper liberi et ab ogni perturbatione securi. Per iendum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrum, qui tecum vivet et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum, et quoque apud Te, et commixtio et consecratio corporis et sanguis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat accipientibus nobis in et salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apud Te, Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, quoperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem Tuam unum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum Tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me Tui semper inhalare mandatis, et atinum quam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis et regnam aeternam. Precepto corporis Tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere presimo non mihi proveniat, in editium condemnationem, sed pro Tua pietate prosit mihi et tutumendum edisse corporis, et ad me Deum principiandum qui vivis et reinas, cum Deum matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. In panem celestem accipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deum matronam nostrum non sunt dignus, ut itus te me, sentantur verba salvatronum meam. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignus, ut itus te meum, sentantur verba salvatronum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignus, ut itus te meum, sentantur verba salvatronum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Quidra tribundem Iesum Christum pro omnibus quedatur mihi, calicem salutaris accipiem et nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo. Laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostri et ab inimicis mei salvosero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodia tanam meam. Quodore sumpsimus Deum Iesum Christum piedemente capiamus et timune et temporare fit nobis remedium sempiternam. Corpus sum Deum Iesum Christum quod sanguis quempet have hereda suribus meis et presta, ut in minor remediat scela la macula quem purat sancta repetione sacramenta. Deum vobiscum, quoque apote. Oremus. May the prayer of thy suppliants profit the souls of thy servants and handmaids, we beseech thee, O God, that thou mayest free them from all sins, and make them sharers in thy redemption, who livest and reignest with thee, one God, forever and ever. Deum vobiscum, quoque apote. Ite mise est. Deum gratia. Placia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium, virtutis mea praesut sacrificium coroculis tui majestatis in unus auctoritibus et trataure mique et omnibus. Procubus irut auctoris et miserante propitiabe per Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronam Nostrae et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. Well, we were protected, and I made it through. I appreciate your prayers and your patience. And again, thank you for Mr. Nobody to come and make the trip, and all those who assisted him with your prayers. This was his first trip out on his own since his accident, and he did well. So, all right, we look forward to having a nicer day tomorrow. It's supposed to get nicer in a few hours, but that's typical, you know. And I appreciate all your donations, by the way. Okay, I thank you for that. helps us get home. All right, have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Please sanctify all those who you meet. It's working.